All right, climate activists are celebrating following a court ruling requiring Shell to cut its emissions by 45%. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now with more. And Hayley, I understand that we could see some more legal action.
That's right. In this particular case, we could certainly see Shell challenge the ruling. They have the ability to appeal. But beyond that, this ruling is really being lauded as the first of potentially many. The court essentially said that Shell's plans to cut its emissions over the years and decades to come weren't concrete enough, and that it really needed a clear short-term target to cut those emissions by 45% in 2030 to meet longer-term objectives around emissions reductions. We're hearing from other lawyers, academics, other environmental groups that say this really paves the way for other similar rulings addressing how large corporations, multinational corporations, those in energy-intensive industries, are really approaching their responsibility to reduce emissions to try and tackle climate change.
All right, I'm sure other energy leaders getting a little bit nervous about that ruling there. Another story you're following, pretty interesting. Uber drivers in the UK among the first to form a union. What do you think this could mean for drivers here?
It's a very interesting question because the UK is a little bit ahead of Canada when it comes to this. Recently, the country ruled that workers are considered similar to employees when it comes to driving for Uber as opposed to independent contractors. That's the term we have here. We have not settled that debate quite yet, and it seems as though you can't really have a union for independent contractors, but you could certainly have one for employees. There's an ongoing court case in Canada that will address that issue, but this first certainly paves the way for that. Drivers won't automatically join the union, but they'll have the ability to do so, which will give them the option to engage in collective bargaining, for example. They already, given their status, have the ability to enjoy a basic minimum wage, something that is not quite in place here in Canada, but I'm sure many involved in ongoing court cases here are looking to this UK ruling and this new partnership as potential guidance for what they're trying to achieve in Canada.
Definitely. All right, well, we will see how things work out there. Hayley, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Sonia.